Hey there guys, what's up? Ragtter here, welcoming you back to Pokémon Showdown. You might not be used to seeing replays anymore, but while I was practicing with this new team off camera, I had a really fun, really amazing battle with a super nice guy, and I wanted to share it. So, let me just explain real quick why I have this team. I've been wanting to make a VGC team around Starmie for a long time, and I thought one of the cooler ways to do it would be to make it really defensive. Because Starmie is a very glass cannon Pokemon, but it has a lot of defensive tools. It gets Icy Wind, it gets Reflect type, it gets Reflect and Light Screen. I thought it would be pretty fun to put these together to create a defensive Starmie. The set currently being used in this is Scald, Icy Wind, Reflect, and Reflect type. It's my reflecting Starmie. And I built the rest of the team basically to cover its weaknesses, and with stuff that's generally good against the common VGC meta, like Venusaur, Thundurus, Scizor. All these Pokemon are generally pretty solid, so they cover up for the fact that my Starmie is pretty experimental right now. Now I go into this battle, and I see my opponent's team, and immediately when you see the team preview, you gotta start making a checklist. So it's like, that Aegislash, likely to show up, pretty big threat. I want to bring Hydreigon for that. That's why Hydreigon is on this team. The perfect answer to Aegislash. I see the Charizard, more than likely Charizard Y. Thundurus has an answer for that, and Heatran can absorb its fire-type attacks. And then I come to this Mamoswine. I don't know how to react to this Mamoswine. I've never seen a VGC Mamoswine before. What is it? Did Ice Spear the Dragon types? Does it Icicle Crash? Does it Earthquake spam? I don't know. So I was very trepidatious around that, and I genuinely didn't know how to react to it. Bisharp, Hydreigon, and Ludicolo, I know how to handle those. I know what to bring for those. I don't know how to handle this Mamoswine. But I figured if anyone could do it, it might be Starmie? Maybe? Hydreigon? I mean, Hydreigon can definitely get the KO, but I worry about the Ice Shard. So I decided to jump in. You know, sometimes you just gotta go for it. I let off with Starmie, and I let off with Thundurus. This is my speed control duo. The idea is to have Thundurus use Thunder Wave, and have it taunt, and generally inflict some damage, while Starmie sets up its Reflect type, its Reflect, and then begins using Icy Wind and Scald. So he goes for the Protect, and he's in for a nasty surprise when he's about to find out that my Starmie can Reflect type through a Protect. Now I went for the Taunt onto Mamoswine because I didn't want to switch out, I didn't have anything else I could do, and I wanted to not have it do something weird? Well, it turns out he just goes for the Icicle Crash, nukes out my Thundurus, and so now I don't have a Thundurus anymore. That's super sad. I go for Hydreigon, and Hydreigon I know I can get a kill with something. I figured that Charizard Y wouldn't be a problem. I just wanted to get rid of Mamoswine immediately, so I took it out. I have Starmie go for its Reflect. Now my team is nice and protected from that Bisharp and maybe from the Aegislash. Some Aegislashes try to pull that physical nonsense to surprise you, but definitely that Bisharp, he does bring it out, so my gamble was worth it so far. And I decided to go into Heatran because you know you gotta get out of a very crippled Hydreigon. I decided to go for the Icy Wind, forgetting for a brief moment about the Defiant, and immediately, it was at that moment I knew I messed up. Well, he goes for the Heat Wave. Of course I resist it. Now, I want to show you something. I want to pause right here. Starmie does go down. But remember, Starmie lived that Heat Wave with 60% HP. Now check this out. You go over to this damage calculator I've got over here. When it is Fire and Flying, and I've got Reflect up, if I scroll down, see I got Reflect up, I have a very good chance of living that knockoff. Right? I've got maybe a small margin where this Bisharp actually gets my Starmie in this instance. But because I fed it that Defiant, here, let me plug in the number for you. Let me show you just how bad I messed up. Because I fed it the Defiant, even with all of these factors in play, it's still a guaranteed one-hit KO. So, sorry Starmie, that was my fault. You might have made it to the end of the battle, but totally my bad. Well, my Starmie's out of the game, but I do have this Reflect up, so my team's defenses are much better now. I'm not worried about this Bisharp in the slightest bit, especially with what I've got left. So I bring in Hydreigon, and I lock myself into Dark Pulse. This is a choice Scarfed Hydreigon if you couldn't figure it out. I go for the Heat Wave with my Heatran. I knock off Bisharp before it can get any other attacks off. There's that speed lowering from Starmie just coming in handy one last time. Hydreigon goes for the Dark Pulse onto Charizard now as he brings out his own Hydreigon. It does a clean 51% to my Heatran, and then my poor Hydreigon dies. Now, that 51% is significant because it's going to impact how I play the rest of the game. My Heat Wave goes off and knocks out Charizard Y. It does a very significant amount of damage, 47% to be exact, to Hydreigon. I know I can win if I play right. I get a little bit of leftovers recovery, but not quite enough for me to feel comfortable. So I decide to go for Protect. I get a little more leftovers. This is really, really important. This makes the difference between living an attack and winning the battle, or failing to take an attack and losing. And as you can see, I get knocked down to 3%. If I flinch there, I lose, but that extra leftovers recovery enabled me to live it. I take the attack, I deal out a Heat Wave. Hydreigon gets the burn, Hydreigon gets knocked out. And I win. That battle was super crazy fun. I thought for sure I was done for. And I was half expecting to see the Ludicolo or the Aegislash, but he brought Mamoswine. Oh, it was so good. I had a lot of fun with that. Leland, you were a crazy fun opponent and you were so friendly. I hope you guys enjoyed my reflecting Starmie technique. I'm going to refine the set. Starmie was a lot of fun to use. It's been a lot of fun in my practices, and it clearly pulled its weight in that battle there. It didn't do a lot of damage, but I think it saved my team in 2 instances there. And in 2 instances is all you need in the VGCs. So if I refine the set a little more, I am fully confident it can do much more work. Let me know what you guys think, and tell me about a gimmicky set or Pokemon you're using. I'm really interested to know, and I'd like to work it into this team maybe. Until next time guys, take care and have a good one. Bye bye!